ladies and gentlemen, this is Kevin Knocke here for the IGN Pro League, and welcome to another episode of the IPL Top 5 Plays. Now this week our plays come to us from the GSL, the CSL, Intel Extreme Masters in Kiev, and the community. So let's go ahead and get started with number 5. From the UC Irvine LAN put on by the CSL, we have TBZ versus RoboCop and a nuke fest that sounds like it should be set to the 1812 Overture. There's the first nuke lance, takes out about 25 drones. Here comes number 2 as well. There's number 3 launching off at the same time. Those are both going to hit and do an incredible amount of damage. Bye-bye Broodlords. And then here would come the final engagement. It would take one last nuke to secure the victory, and it looks like RoboCop is gonna lose so many Broodlords. He just instantly leaves the game. TBZ was victorious. And coming in at number 4, we have Grubby's second appearance in the top 5 plays in 2 consecutive weeks. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is a little bit of Immortal Combat! As a Warp Prism dropping in a couple of Immortals into his opponent's base. At the same time, he's constantly force fielding his own ramp because he is under attack. But now there's a Colossus with his opponent's army, and that force field is not long for this world. His opponent makes his way up the ramp. Grubby has done an immense amount of damage with these Immortals inside of his opponent's base, though, but he realizes that it would be time to get back home. So he picks back up in the Warp Prism, flies back to his base, lands in the middle of the Colossus, snipes it out, and saves the Immortal with just one hit remaining. And look at this Warcraft 3 style micro we're about to see as he is going to pick up and set down these Immortals over and over again, keeping them alive, racking up the kills, demoralizing his opponent, and eventually forcing him out of the game.
The actual income of these two players is almost nil. He doesn't realize.
He just doesn't know he's going to be hit with
Goodbye,
2
siege
nukes.
tanks.
See ya, siege tanks.
Wow. This is actually a huge moment because Happy's out of position with his air army. Is he just going to go for it? What? He's just going to go for it, I guess.
We have a point defense drones and seeker missiles coming out here. It looks like I actually don't know. I think it's actually Happy's going to lose this. Too many Vikings.
Yeah.
This is the most Vikings I think we've ever had in a StarCraft 2 match. And yes, the Viking numbers are thinning out here for Happy.
Oh, that is a lot of Vikings.
Look at this
Twice
sick
the
battle.
supply for Alive right now.
This, I believe, is GG. But he's going to the main now.
The Hellions run by. Gumiho being a sneaky sick.
Oh! Pretty sick building placement.
Oh my God, he just did it again.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yu-Gi-Oh block. I'm calling that the Yu-Gi-Oh block.
All right,
that was so insane.
Yeah, that was really good, man.
And that brings us to number 1. From Intel Extreme Masters in Kiev, we have MTW Tamaga versus Liquid Hero in an incredible game that involved motherships, broodlords, banelings, and carriers. Oh my. First vortex goes down and so many broodlords are going to get sucked into it. But watch the second vortex here in a second as the banelings are trying to get into the first vortex to minimize the Archon damage, but it's not enough. And Tamaga would lose all of his broodlords. So many go down, 16 of them as a matter of fact. And that would be enough to eventually drive him out of the game. Okay guys, that wraps up this episode of the IPL Top 5 Plays. For more episodes, make sure you head over to IGN.com/IPL. This is Kevin Knocke here for the IGN Pro League signing out.